home from work tomorrow.
And so many folks were depending on mass transit this day.
You bet they were. The afternoon rush hour was very early, hours earlier than normal, as people decided to bail from work and the schools closed early. It put a huge strain on the regional rails.
Information which local authorities are saying is related to the Target breach, but federal law enforcement officials say the connection is still unclear. The Secret Service declined comment, citing the ongoing investigation. Stephen Boyer is co-founder of BitSight, a cybersecurity firm that tracks the kind of malware used to infiltrate Target systems. He says he expects scams resulting from the recent breaches to be especially well crafted.
What is particularly interesting about this attack is that because these adversaries were able to gain home address, email, name, they can do something very targeted.
A security company called Intel Crawler says it believes it has traced the origin of the malware to a couple of young Russians who put it up for sale in online marketplaces. Dan Clements is Intel Crawler's president.
When you have hundreds of IP addresses all pointing to a particular computer or person, it raises the probability of who they are and where they are.
One of the young men named by Intel Crawler disputes the charges that he was involved. Clement says his company has passed the information along to law enforcement. Now, based on the latest phishing attacks he's seeing, Clement says attackers are setting their sights on a new and very specific target: executives at banks. Yuki Noguchi, NPR News, Washington.
Readers of the ESPN-owned website Grantland yesterday encountered an extraordinary apology from its editor and creative force, Bill Simmons. The apology centered on a story about a putter, a golf club whose makers called it the last putter you will ever need or want, and the deceptions of its inventor, S.A. Vanderbilt. NPR media correspondent David Folkenflik reports that the story initially garnered a lot of praise and has since triggered a furious backlash. And David joins us from our studios in New York City. Hi, David.
Hey, Robert.
And first off, what did the story report?
Well, the story reported on the Oracle putter. It was, as you say, it's promised as a miracle and championed by the longtime golf announcer Gary McCord on CBS. The inventor, Vanderbilt, went by the name Dr. V. She claimed to be an MIT-trained physicist who worked on the stealth bomber, the V-2. She claimed to be part of the Vanderbilt family, and she had demanded to the reporter on the piece, Caleb Hannon, that she'd cooperate only if he'd report on the science, not the scientist. Well, it turned out Vanderbilt was hiding some things. There were no records at MIT or at Penn, where she said she had earned an MBA at Wharton, that she had ever attended or completed programs there. Her professional life appeared to be based on fraud, and then